tuned in to Dirty Laundry Media.
Stand by.
Just 3 days after this accused shooter shot a little boy, he walks free.
So what's going on, Dirty Laundry family? It's your boy Bill Money, back in the building with another story. And this one comes to you straight from Cincinnati.com. We have the headline, which reads, Nico Ali Walsh, grandson of Muhammad Ali, scores TKO win in pro boxing debut. Story reads as follows. Nico Ali Walsh, grandson of Muhammad Ali, won by TKO in his professional boxing debut Saturday night. Ali Walsh, 21, defeated Jordan Weeks, 4-2, when the referee stopped the fight at 1 minute and 49 seconds of the first round. This lived up completely to my expectations, Ali Walsh said during an in-ring interview after the fight. Ali Walsh landed a barrage of punches and prompted an 8 count earlier in the first round. While the referee allowed the fight to continue, it didn't go on for much longer, with Ali Walsh landing a flurry of punches on the overmatched Weeks. The fight, which took place at the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Tulsa, Oklahoma, was a middleweight bout scheduled to go 4 rounds. Ali Walsh became the first grandchild of the boxing legend to fight professionally. He says, obviously my grandfather, I've been thinking about him so much, I miss him, and it's just an emotional journey. Ali Walsh has signed a multi-fight deal with Top Rank Boxing, owned by legendary promoter Bob Arum, and has secured an endorsement deal with Everlast. He estimated he had about 30 amateur fights and said he decided to turn pro after spending a few months working with the notable trainer Abel Sanchez in Big Bear, California. After signing with Top Rank Boxing, Ali Walsh began working with Sugar Hill Stewart, who trains heavyweight champion Tyson Fury.
Nico, how did your debut, as you talked to Bob Arum here, how did your debut measure up to your expectations coming in?
First of all, I want to say Alhamdulillah, Allahu Akbar. All praise be to Allah. This lived up completely to my expectations. This is nothing, I only dreamed of. It's very emotional. It's been an emotional journey this whole ride, these last couple months. It's my Uncle Must's birthday. He passed away a couple years ago. Shout out Must. Obviously my grandfather, I've been thinking about him so much. I miss him. And it's just an emotional journey, and thank you to Jordan Weeks and his people. Tough kid. So I think me and him made a little bit of history tonight, so it was a great night.
Now, Nico, carrying the weight of a name like your grandfather's, Ali, many may have crumbled. You're only 21 years old. Describe how you were able to manage that.
Honestly, it seems like a lot of pressure, but to me, it's just my grandfather. To everyone else, to you guys, and to the crowd, he's the greatest fighter who ever lived, maybe the greatest person. But to me, he's the greatest grandfather.
Stepping into this ring wearing these Everlast trunks that were made for Muhammad Ali. They were a gift to you. Describe what this meant to you tonight, what it means to your family, what it means to the family legacy.
I'm never wearing these trunks again. Man, they were my grandfather's trunks. It's like I said, it's so emotional. This is a dream come true. It means so much. I've got to thank Sugar Hill. I've got to thank BB Hudson, Mike Joyce, Richard T. Sloan, all these guys. I couldn't have done it without them. And I want to also thank Jimmy Gifford, because I would not be here without Giff.
Who are these gloves going to?
I don't know who these gloves are going to, but another piece of history tonight is just being next to Bob Arum right now, and I want to thank you so much for believing in me and taking, the bet.
I'm a believer in jeans.
Well, it's really something that you can't write. The fact that his first promoted fight was my grandfather and he's promoting me, it's ridiculous. It's something that would be in a Hollywood movie. This is amazing.
1960 gold medalist. We just had the silver medalist come here, Duke Reagan. It was about 60 years since your grandfather's pro debut, and the Ali name lives. Let's get into the fight, because you went to this man, Sugar Hill Stewart, because You wanted to learn. He said you're a beginner. Describe what it was like to land that right, because that's the Kronk seal of approval.
Let me tell you something. I've been like in camp for months, and he's been perfecting my jab for months. You know, he's not he's not the kind of coach who throws everything at you at once. He wants you to be 100% in one aspect, and you know, the jab and right hand is all I threw tonight. That's it, and it works. So anything he says, I listen to. I trust him 1,000%.